Good.
Okay, so we, I've found a number of them, and we can obviously we'll bring them back in another episode because there's a lot. But this is from the subreddit Best of Redditor Updates.
Okay.
So there's updates. Okay, my male 24 long-term girlfriend, female 22, cheated on me.
Don't we try to not pretend the title, and I guess if they're the asshole or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Got pregnant, but everyone around me keeps pressuring me to stay with her.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just so this was originally posted on relationship advice.
Okay.
Okay, so he's looking for advice. Okay. So we grew up together in a small town, known each other for our whole life, and eventually fell in love when she was 17 and moved to the city together 2 years.
What do you mean?
Fell in love when she was 17. He was 19. And then moved to the city together. That's fine. I work as a carpenter and she's still at uni. 2 weeks ago, she suddenly dropped the news that she's 3 weeks pregnant. I know for sure it cannot be mine because I always use protection and never have sex under alcohol/drug influence. I don't drink or smoke. So I pressured her and she confessed that she slept with an exchange student during a school vacation trip. She said he's been hitting on her for weeks, but the sex was unplanned. That's why he didn't have condom prepared and she didn't have pills ready. And it's only one-time thing and she has no feelings for the guy anymore. I was totally in shock, but after a day, I decided that I can't stay in this relationship anymore. First, I'm not ready to raise a child that is not my own. Second, I don't know if I'm able to forgive her for betraying me, at least not at the moment. So I break it off, ask my boss if I can stay at the worker rooms for temporary worker at the warehouse, and let my girlfriend stay at our place till she finds a house. I pay full rent because only I work. So eventually, our families and our mutual friends got the news, and now they are all pressuring me to get back with my girlfriend, except for my sister, who supports me. They say it's wrong to abandon her at a time like this, especially my dad, who I had to fight with every 2 days because of this. He said he knows she's a good girl, just a young people mistake, that I should stay with her and give the child for adoption. That my friends keep messaging me, convincing me to take her back. One of them even accuses me because I am the reason she moved to the city, so it's my responsibility. Now, I am heartbroken, lonely, and shattered. Feels like the whole world doesn't give a single fuck about how I feel. I just want to move to a new city and start everything from zero, but don't have the courage. Maybe some advice from you guys would ease the stress.
Wow.
Yeah. I know it's not am I the asshole, but the only one that's not an asshole is his sister and him.
I thought this was supposed to be funny, Liam. This is just like depressing. This is just sad.
This one says it's best end for the situation, probably. So I guess it resolves in the best way for the situation.
Was there like a second part?
Yeah, there's an update.
Oh, there's an update.
This is from Best of Redditor Updates.
Okay.
So this is just the original. Then I have, yeah. Honestly, if you're breaking up with her, you're gonna stop talking to her family as is, and they can pressure you, like they can only pressure so much.
They're not the one raising your kid.
Well, that's the thing, is he hasn't said anything about what she wants to do with the kid.
Mm-hmm.
So like his dad's like, stay with her, put the kid up for adoption. Who's to say though that she doesn't have the kid and goes, well, I want to keep it.
Exactly.
Like he's made it clear he doesn't want to have a kid right now. He's 24, she's 22. She doesn't work. I don't really think they're in the right place to be having a kid, especially because she cheated on him.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't like a spur of the moment thing. This guy had been hitting on her for weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So she can say it was unplanned all she wants. She knew this guy's intentions, and it didn't seem like she was.
Damn. I want to hear this update though.
Yeah, she didn't say she was drunk or anything. Just that they were on a school vacation trip and she slept with this guy.
Damn.
So like, at the bottom line, whether or not she got pregnant or not, she cheated.
Exactly.
Some comments. Your friends are being ridiculous. Listen to me. It doesn't matter if it was a one-time thing. This girl's cheated on you, and that then was hoping you wouldn't realize that you couldn't have gotten her pregnant. She was going to pretend like you were the father. Very true. She was going to be like, oh, unplanned miracle. And also, who's to say this is the first time she's cheated? This is just the first time she got caught because she got pregnant.
Exactly.
She cheated and lied and was going to let you raise a child that isn't yours without you knowing. She only told you because he pushed, which, again, also true. Kick her out of your apartment and tell her to go live with her baby daddy. You owe her nothing, and no, she clearly isn't a nice person. Okay. Ready for the update? Okay. Update. I didn't think my story would get this much reaction. Thank you all, you guys, for caring and giving me advices. I tried to read all the comments that I could. Thought I could get through this alone, but you guys made me realize that I'm not alone, so I just called my little sister, and she'll be on the train to the city tomorrow morning to stay with me for the weekend. I also called my parents and her parents, and they agreed to come up this weekend to discuss this matter. I don't know how it's going to go, but I hope I can update my situation in the next few days.
Oh, was that the update? That was a full update?
Update number 2.
Okay, come on. Don't leave me hanging like this. Come on.
So sorry, original post was from September 18th, 2020.
Also, I gotta put these away before I eat all of them.
You could have them.
No, man.
I have another bag in there. You can actually have them.
Well, if you say so.
Plus, you need some snacks for them stories.
Oh my goodness.
So this was from a week later. So this is from September 25th, 2020. So, sorry for not updating sooner. The initial plan was for our parents to come to us, but they called in the last minute saying that they can't come because of their jobs. So we had to take the train back to our hometown last Tuesday. So because they didn't follow the plan, my sister and I had the whole weekend talking about my decision. Mostly, she asked questions and I answered to my true feeling, and in the end, it's unchanged how I feel. So, I went to the meeting with everyone on Tuesday and told my sister she shouldn't come. That was the first time I met my ex-girlfriend since the incident. I blocked all social media and told her not to contact me. I told my parents right from the start that I've made a decision and I'm just here to discuss how to handle things. First, a lot of you guys said I should take a paternity test. I proposed the idea, but after a few minutes of discussion, she said she doesn't want to do it. I'm still sure that I'm not the father, so it's her choice, really. Second, about the real father. My ex-girlfriend said she contacted the guy herself, and he was as shocked and panicked as we were. He will be back to his home in October, so he didn't have a clue how to handle everything neither. We agreed we won't involve the guy anymore, as we want nothing to do with him. Third, about the child. She and her parents decided to go for an abortion. They said that because the pregnancy is only a few weeks old, so she won't have to go to surgery and can do home abortion. Okay, I don't think this is from America. They explained a lot, but I don't have much knowledge on this. I think that's the main reason they didn't want a paternity test, because they don't want to wait. I am okay with that. Yeah, sorry.
What the fuck's a home abortion? Like,
I don't know. I think it's a pill, because now there's a pill that you can take that'll like.
So they don't mean they're just gonna like take a baseball bat and just like hold it out in the
God,
fucking
Cameron.
I don't know what a home abortion is.
I don't either. I mean, I could be like, oh my God, but that also could be what they mean. That left us to the final one. I wanted to break up. I'd expected everyone to jump at me, but it surprised me that they didn't. My ex-girlfriend just sat there biting her lips with her head down. Then she's already known what I'd say. In all our years together, I've always been the one who made my opinion heard, and she's the silent type. Her parents were totally silent. My dad sat there with his arms crossed, and my mother tried to ask something once in a while. So it was just me monologuing the whole damn thing. So that's it. We broke up, but I still want to remain friends. I still care about her, and you can't just completely erase 20 years of your life. We went back to the city together, and it's just 1.5 hours of us talking about all the good memories since we were children. That's the first time I felt peace in weeks, to be honest. We spent the last few days packing up her stuff. She will stay in the city with me till next week for doctor's appointments, then go back to our hometown for a while. Thank you guys for making me feel I'm not alone in this. Many of you made supportive comments and inboxes to me. I think I'll have myself a fresh start. Maybe university is a good choice, as my sister is also going to university next year. Thoughts?
Wow.
Well,
what a happy ending. That surprisingly went over smoother than the.
I was expecting the update to be like, yeah, my parents cut me off. Like, everyone demanded that I stay with her, and then I raise the child as my own.
But wow, they just.
Yeah, I mean, to each their own, but me personally, I don't think I could stay friends with someone who cheated.
Yeah, that's wild. Good for him.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I couldn't keep the friendship up because it was betrayal of trust.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. So yeah.
Wow. Wild story.
Crazy. I was not expecting that.
That fucking exchange student fucking came in and swooped in like fucking nothing. Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Just came in, got something ready. He's like, fucking, I'm going back in October. Bitch. I'm sorry, man. I'm out. Fucking.
I'm a father. I don't know what to do, so I'm just gonna go home. Okay. So I have 2 more.
Okay.
Okay. So I have. Ooh, actually, I have a bunch, but we're only gonna do 2 more for the sake of time. So this is from Chew Off My Chest. So it's a confession.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I accidentally sexted my boss thinking it was my girlfriend, and now I'm working overtime out of guilt.
Okay, word.
Okay. Ready? Okay, so throwaway account because there's no way I'm letting my coworkers find this. Last Friday, I was texting my girlfriend while at work. Nothing crazy at first, just the usual I miss you and can't wait to see you later kind of stuff. She sends me a spicy picture while I'm on my lunch break. Naturally, I decided to return the favor. By the way, this is from an hour ago.
Oh my god.
This is fresh.
Oh, this is fresh off the grill.
I take a very tasteful, artsy mirror pic. You know the kind.
This is just confessing.
Yeah.
You've been working a lot.
That's
lately.
actually why I was here late.
Yeah, I was going to say, you came in late and... Liv, is everything okay?
Naturally, I decided to return the favor. I take a very tasteful, artsy mirror pic. You know the kind. Low lighting, strategically flexed, maybe a little too confident, and type out something like, "You like that, baby? Just wait until tonight. I've got plans for you." And then I hit send. Except I didn't send to my girlfriend. I sent it to my boss, my 47-year-old male boss, whose name is 2 letters off my girlfriend's. I'll kill myself. I stared at my screen in horror as the little delivered checkmark appeared. Panic, sweating, instant regret. I seriously considered quitting right then and there. 2 minutes later, he replies, "Thanks for the heads up. I assume this wasn't meant for me. See you at the 3 p.m. meeting." He's never said anything else about it. Not a word. Like it never happened. But I know he knows. No shit, he knows. You said it to him.
Yeah.
And now I can't look him in the eye. I have been showing up late, early, staying late, volunteering for everything, trying to professionally atone for the mental trauma I've caused this man. Anyway, just had to get that off my chest. Please double check your contacts before you send anything remotely suggestive, or just don't be me.
Liam, you doing okay, buddy?
I'm sorry, that's a crazy one.
Yeah. You try to play it off like it wasn't you.
It was not me. Honestly, if you're not like, I feel like he doesn't have to do the overtime. Like, I feel like the boss, like,
My question is he getting paid for the overtime?
I don't think he is.
Wow.
I think he's doing it to like atone. Like he says, he's doing it to professionally
He's showing
atone.
up early.
But I feel like he's feeling way more guilt over it. I think the boss very much was like, oh,
Yeah.
like,
Well,
wasn't meant for me,
Yeah.
mistake. All like, I think the
you're trying to justify this for yourself.
I think the see it. I think the boss responded in a really weird way. Thanks for the heads up. I assume this wasn't meant for me. See you at the 3 p.m. meeting.
I think that was the best way you could have done that.
I would have been like, I assume this wasn't meant for me.
I don't know. I think that the thanks for the heads up was like, we're still good. This is a funny joke.
Yeah, I think the see you at 3 p.m. meeting was a weird thing to add.
Well, I mean, I guess if you see him at a 3 p.m. meeting.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I don't know.
Well, you gotta remind the guy's like fucking racing through his mind. You gotta remind him there's a 3 p.m. meeting. He's too busy thinking about the nude he just said. You gotta be like,
yeah, you know what? I'll give you that.
You gotta be at the 3 p.m. meeting still. Also, it's an invitation to be like, you're still welcome. Like, you're not fired.
But you know what? He doesn't actually say it's a nude. Like he said, the title says "accidentally sexted my boss," but he just says he takes a tasteful artsy mirror pic. So either he just took like a thirst trap, or this dude got fully naked at the bathroom at his workplace. Took a nude and then
might.
Then sent it, and it was butt ass naked, going, "Oh my god, what did I do?"
You might have. You don't know. You don't know.
Very true. Very true. Moving on to my last one. Then this was posted on "Am I the asshole?" / "Would I be the asshole?" Okay, so this is asking, like, are they asshole for what they're doing / would they be an asshole for doing what they want to do? Okay, so am I the asshole for not wanting to marry my girlfriend after getting her pregnant? I think we're getting the other side of the cheating story. And this was posted a day ago.
No.
Okay, I, 20 male, am in the U.S. Navy and have been stationed in Japan for just over a year. A few months after I got here, I met a local girl, 19 female, and we started dating. Things moved pretty fast, and we spent a lot of time together. Got close quickly, and while we weren't trying for anything serious at first, it naturally turned into something more. She told me she's pregnant a few days ago. We were using protection most of the time, but not perfectly, and obviously one slip-up was all it took. I was shocked at first, but I told her I wanted to be involved. I've taken steps to make sure I can support her financially and be part of the baby's life, but I'm not the kind of guy to walk away. I recently got orders. in about 3 months, I'm being deployed back to the States, specifically to Virginia. That makes the whole situation 100 times harder. We talked about options, and she and her family are pushing hard for marriage. They say it's the only acceptable thing culturally now that she's pregnant. She's also scared of raising the baby alone and says marriage would make her feel secure. Her family isn't having it. They've accused me of abandoning her and being just another American who came here, got a girl pregnant, and bailed. They think I should marry her to do the right thing, especially with the baby on the way and my deployment coming up. But others say I'd be making a bigger mistake by committing to a marriage I'm not ready for, especially when I'm about to be 7,000 miles away. I still talk to her every day. I want to stay in the baby's life, but right now I feel like I'm being treated like the bad guy just because I'm not ready to get married under pressure. So, am I the asshole for refusing to marry her, especially when deployment coming up?
Good old U.S. Navy. Ooh, fucking raw, baby. And I'm proud to be an American. At least I'm proud and free. What are your thoughts on this?
I think that he is the asshole.
I think he's not. One up for America. Oorah. I'm just playing devil's advocate.
I know you are.
Okay, I need the audience to know that I'm playing devil's advocate here.
He's very much conflicting his own, like, what he's saying. Because he says, like, I've taken steps to make sure I can support her financially and be part of the baby's life. I'm not the kind of guy to walk away. Recently got orders about to walk away. Like, unless you're married, she can't come to the U.S. and you've made it very clear you're not just going to stay in Japan. So it's either admit that you are going to walk away and abandon the baby or marry her. And, like, the whole... People are saying, like, you know, I'd be making a bigger mistake by committing to a marriage I'm not ready for. You got her pregnant.
Why are you not ready for?
Like, that's... He seems to be ready to be a father. He doesn't want to be a husband.
Which is wild work.
Yeah. I don't know. He seems like he wants to be the fun uncle.
Yeah.
He wants to support the baby, be part of the baby's life, but not raise it and not stay with her. Which means also that, like, I don't know. The post seems very, like... conflicting.
Yeah. Like,
he says one thing, but then he kind of seems to feel another thing.
He's got ideals of what he wants to do, but he doesn't actually want to commit to it.
Yeah, like, he's like, I got her, like, we moved really fast, like, things got naturally really serious. She got pregnant. I said I want to support her financially and be in the baby's life. I'm not kind of got to walk away, but I'm about to walk away. And it's like, you don't have to walk away. You could bring her.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I don't know. I think I'm agreeing with you. I think see, it's tough. It's one of those ones where I don't think there is a right option. I think he's an asshole either way. You know?
I think that he went into this relationship knowing that he could get new orders at any time. It wasn't like he's moved to Japan and that's where he's going to live the rest of his life. And, like, he can, like, be in the baby's life. He knew that at any point he could get new orders and move wherever. So... to have a kid and be like, I'm gonna, like, make all these promises of I'm gonna be in the kid's life, I'm gonna be there, when you know that you can't actually follow through on that, like, I would say that he's kind of the asshole for that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a lose-lose situation at that point.
Yeah. I think the biggest loser in this situation is the baby.